This is our Unit 5 review. Okay. All week long and last week too, we've been talking about area and perimeter. Okay. Just so you know, area is length times width, and perimeters, you just add all the sides. Look at number one. It says Christy wants to find the area of the shape shown. Which of the following is the unit square that Christy should use to find the area of the shape? So look at the length and the width. Those are the length is how much? Centimeters. Well, how much though? 5 centimeters, right? And the width is 3 centimeters. Okay. The unit square is centimeters. Okay. So is it A, B, C, or D? Obviously, it's B because the centimeters has to match the centimeters in the diagram. Okay. Look at number 2. It says draw a rectangle on the grid below that uses more than 10 unit squares. Well, let's draw it then. Let's see. If I do five across and then 2 down, that's just 10, right? So it says that I need more than 10. So let's say if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 across, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 across. So I have the width is 5, the length is 6. Okay, and it says what is the area of the shape you drew? Well, in my case, I drew 5 times area is length times width. So 6 times 5 is 30. That's the one that I drew. Yours is going to be a little bit different. Then it says, explain how you know. Well, how I know that the area was 30. Hey, I multiplied length times width. Okay. Or what I could have done is counted all the squares inside, and that equals 30. So that's how I did it. Okay. Number 3 says, look at the figure. Okay. It's 1 unit by 1 unit. Okay. What is the unit square used to measure? Well, I got to make sure that I write in complete sentences. A unit square is used to measure just a square. So if I have a rectangle and I'm counting all the squares, what am I actually measuring? The area is used to measure area. Is used to measure area. Now, number 4 says which shape has an area of 45 square units, right? Now, what's the formula for area again? Length times width. So what two numbers multiplied together gives me 45? 9 and 5, or 5 and 9. Well, let's see. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that work? No. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. And let's see what else I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will that one work? Yes. Answer is B. Nice job. Now look at number 5. It says Grace is tiling her floor with square tiles. Okay, that means that all the tiles measure the same length. Okay. The tiles cover the floor with no gaps or overlapping, meaning there's no tiles that are on top of each other. What is the area of the floor that Grace is covering? So let's just work on that. The area again is length times width, right? Okay. So what's 6 times 6? 36, so that's the area. Now it says use words, numbers, or pictures to explain how you found the answer. Well, right there. I just said it. Area, I multiplied the length times the width to get the area. Number 5, some of you guys got the answer 24. Okay? What you did was you actually added the sides. That's called the perimeter. She didn't want the perimeter. She wanted the area. And how do I know the area is? Area is length times width. So 6 times 6 is 36. And then just explain how you got it. Okay? Just say I multiplied the length, which was 6, times the width, which was also 6 inches, and I got 36. Now, number 6 says Caleb is finding the area of a rectangle. He first covers the rectangle with unit squares to find the area as shown. Now, Caleb wants to use a multiplication to find the area. What multiplication number sentence can Caleb use? Well, again, what's the area again? Length times width. Well, what's the length of this? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Times, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my multiplication sentence right there. Area equals 9 times 5, which is 45. Then it says, explain how you know. Well, I know that area is length times width, so I need to find the width of the rectangle and the length of the rectangle, and multiply both of those numbers, and I get 45. I didn't actually do this review assignment. The teacher that did it actually added another column. So now the length is actually 10, and the width is actually 5. So it's 10 times 5 is 50. So I multiplied the area. In order to find the area, I multiplied length times width, which was 10 times 5, and I got 50. So for number 7, it says Rachel is covering the floors of the 2 rooms shown below with tiles. Each tile is 1 square foot. The question says, what is the total number of square feet in room 2? So here's room 2. Okay, and I need to find the area inside, right? Okay, obviously we're finding the area is length times width. I can go 4 times 9, or I can just count all the squares. If you don't know what 4 times 9 is, but what's 4 times 9? 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I think in yours they erased this part right here. Okay. Okay. So they erased that part. So now it's actually this right here. This is what you have right here. So 9 times 4 is 36. You're right. So if you look down at the part right here, your answer is going to be D. Number 8. It says Shay drew a rectangle that it was 8 inches long and 4 inches wide. So again, Shay drew a rectangle that was 8 inches long and 4 inches wide. Then she decided to make make it larger. Then she decided to make it larger. Her finished drawing is shown below. Now, do you guys have 3 across and 8? Is that what you guys have, right? And then 8 and 4, is that what you guys have on yours? Okay. So it says, which number sentence shows the area Shay's finished drawing? So again, what's the area? Length times width, right? So what's the area for the first rectangle? 32, because we're multiplying, right? Length, that's 8, times width, which is 4, 32. Okay. Then the area of the bottom rectangle is going to be 3. Well, if I have 8 on the top, what's on the bottom? 8. So what's the area of the bottom rectangle? Again, length times width, so 8 times 3, 24. And how would I find the area for the whole thing? If I have the area for the top rectangle, I have the area for the bottom, I add them. 32 plus 24, 2 plus 4 is 6, and 3 plus 2 is 5, so 56. So I multiplied 8 times 4, and then I multiplied 8 times 3, and then I add them together. So which number sentence shows the area of Shay's finished drawing? A, B, C, or D? Look at B. First of all, my answer was 46, 56. This is 56. There's no other answer that has 56. And they multiplied 8 times 4 first, then they multiplied 8 times 3 next, and then they add them. Now look at number 9. Number 9 is kind of similar to number 8, okay? But it says Josh has 2 rectangle cards on his desk, as shown. He thinks that he can find the total area of the 2 cards by solving this number sentence. Well, this is what he did. First, he multiplied 4 times 3, which was 12, right? Yes? And then he multiplied 4 times 2, which is 8. And then look what's in the middle. What's that sign? Multiplied. So then he multiplied 12 times 8. Now, the question says, is Josh correct? You're right. No. Why isn't he correct? What did after he found the area for both rectangles, what did he have to do? He had to add both of them. So he would have to go 8, 12 plus 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. So that would be 20. Okay. On number 8, that we actually did something similar to this, but we actually added both rectangles, the area of both rectangles to find it. Okay. Number 10 says Jason is drawing this shape on a piece of grid paper. What is the area of the shape in square units? Well, I can't really find the area times length times width, right? So what's another way to find the area, Nathan? Okay, but what else can I do that? Count? Just count all the squares. That's one way to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. That's what I have. Another way to do it would be what? I could decompose the figure like this, cut it this way, and the top shape I have 3, 2, so 3 times 2 is 6. That's the area for that one. So you divided it this way. Got the same thing. The width is 2, the length is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. The length is 2, the width is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. I need to find the area of the big rectangle. So the width is 3, and the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The length is 7. So 3 times 7 is 21. So now I have 21 plus 6 plus 6 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. Put the 3 down, carry the 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay. Some of you guys actually did this, and this is okay. Guys, when it comes to math, there's multiple ways of solving things. Okay, you actually divided the shape this way. Okay. The width is 3, the length is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And by the way, this shape is also the same, so this would be 6, this would be 6, and this would be 6. And then the area for the middle part, okay, the length is 3, the width is 3, so 3 times 3 is 9. So now I'm going 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 9, and I get 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 24, plus 9. By the way, that's 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. That's how you got that. And then I add 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. Put the 3 down, carry the 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. Look at 11. What is the area of the shaded triangle? Obviously, I can't use length times width, can I? Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna count the whole ones. Oops. Sorry about that. Ah, there. First, I'm gonna count the whole ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 whole ones, right? Okay. And then obviously 2 halves make a whole, right? So this half plus this half makes 1. This half plus this half makes another. And then this half plus this half makes another. So how many whole ones did I make? 3. And then just add that. 5 plus 3 is 8. 1 plus 0 is 1. So the area of the rectangle of the triangle is 18. So number 12, we have a quadrilateral. It says, what is the perimeter of the quadrilateral? Now, how do I solve that? Add what? Just 15 and 4? So what else do I add? The other sides. So I need to figure out what the other sides are. A quadrilateral, opposite sides are the same. So if I have 15 centimeters on the right side, how much do I have here on the left? 15. Okay. If I have 4 on the bottom, what am I going to have at the top? 4 as well. So now I have 15 plus 15. 5 plus 5 is 10. Put the 0 down, carry the 1. 1, 2, 3. Now I have 30. Plus this 4. And plus that 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then 0 plus 3 plus 0 is 3. 38. So what is the perimeter of the quadrilateral? 38, which is B. So 13 says, part A. What is the perimeter in units of the shaded rectangle? So perimeter, how do I solve that? I'm not asking for the area though. I'm asking for the perimeter. I add all the sides. So I have to figure out what those are. So the top part is how much? 3. Okay, the length on the left is 4. And the length on the right? 4 as well. And the width on the bottom? 3. And the perimeter, I have to add all the sides. So I have 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3. 4 plus 4 is 8. 3 plus 3 is 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. Square units. No, 14 units square. Now it says, part B says for you to find the area in square units of the shaded rectangle below. Well, now tell me, how do I find the area? There you go. And what was the length? What was the length? 4. And what was the width? 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 square units. So to find the area, it was length times width, and that was 4 times 3. To find the perimeter, I needed to add all the sides. So I know that uh, the width was 4 on the left, so on the right side is also going to be 4. The width, the length on the left was 4 units squared, and then units, and then so the width on the right is also 4. The length, sorry, the width at the top was 3, the bottom is also 3. So I need to add those 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3, and I got 14. This was the perimeter. Is when you add all the areas, when you add all the sides, excuse me.